Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitter. My name is Henry Sally for the African Alumni Association. Before I start, uh, allow me to recite the land acknowledgement. So, I wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto African Alumni Association operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River. Today, this meeting place is still home to many Indigenous people from across the Turtle Island, and I am grateful to have the opportunity to serve or work on this land. And with that said, I do have about 20 minutes, but before I proceed, I'm going to play some music so that some people can join us. Again, if you're just joining me, my name is Henry Sally. I have about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to discuss something that has been brought to my attention. I think we need to have this discussion now. Given that we are in Black History Month, we are celebrating 28 days of Black excellence, 28 days of African excellence, 28 days of Black inclusion. So as we navigate the pandemic, there is something that I think we need to address. It's something that has been brought to my attention, and I hope many of you are going to be interested in having a discussion on this, because as we engage in our community, I think it's very important to be keen or to be mindful on what we engage with. Before I start the conversation, I want more people to come and join in, so I'm going to play some music as I let other people come in and have this discussion with us. So what? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying around. I do have a couple of minutes, around 10, 15 minutes, but there's something that I want to discuss that has just been brought to my attention. I think you are going to want to hear what we have to talk about. So George Orwell once said that all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Likewise, I want to make a preposition. I think all frontline workers are heroes, but some frontline workers are more heroic than others. So you might be asking yourself, why? Why would I make such an assertion that all frontline workers are heroes, but some frontline workers are more heroic than others? Well, it's because there's something that has been brought to my attention, and that something is that there is a TikTok video that is showing an elderly lady abusing her carer. So this video is circulating all over social media. It started on TikTok. I have seen it on WhatsApp, and I've seen it on some Facebook handles. Of course, this is very disturbing, and I hope we can interrogate this issue and get to understand why it is happening. So for those of you who have not seen the video yet, I'm going to take the privilege to show you that clip. I want to make this statement, and I want to let you know that it might disturb you. It is a disturbing video for those of you who care about anti-Black racism. So take a note.
Function. You want more?
Right. So there's more than one video that has been recorded. There's more than one video that has been recorded. I'm just going to show you that video. And I hope we can engage in this discussion and get to understand what was going on in the elderly lady's mind. Why do you think at such a vulnerable age, she still has the courage to spit at someone who is taking care of her, even though that someone indicated that they are recording all the actions? In one of the other videos that I'm not going to show you, she indicates to the elderly lady that I am recording. So everything you are doing is being recorded, and I'm going to show it to your daughter, because I believe that her daughter, the elderly daughter, hired the caretaker to come and look after her mom, her elderly mom. Unfortunately, the elderly mom doesn't seem to appreciate the person who is taking care of her. I have no evidence to indicate that she doesn't like her because of her color. But as you have seen in the video, she spits at her, not once, but more than twice. So as we celebrate Black excellence in February, Black History Month, I'm just asking myself, I'm curious, for anyone who is watching out there, what do you think was going through the mind of this elderly lady? How best are we supposed to interrogate this question of anti-Black racism in 2021? Because this video was shot on TikTok, which means it's not 1960. It's 2021. If you're still having issues during a pandemic of a frontline worker going to take care of an elderly person, but who still has the courage to spit at them? Sometimes I'm just running. I'm running out of words because I don't know how to interrogate this and like understand it during the context of Black History Month, during a pandemic. How do you think the daughter of the elderly lady should respond to this act? Do you think it was appropriate for the carer to record the elderly lady spitting at her? If the carer did not record the lady, would she have been believed if she said that your mom spat at me when I was taking care of her? How do we interrogate these issues? How do we bring them to the fore? And why do they still continue to happen in this digital age? How should we engage these conversations? What do you think? Watching on that, how do you think we should proceed with this kind of conversation? How should we proceed? How should we proceed? How should we proceed? This is supposed to be a conversation by many people, but obviously there's fewer people engaging. What do you think? Watching on that, wow! Right. I need some feedback. I need you guys to help me understand how we should proceed with this conversation. How should we proceed with this conversation? it's something that I did not plan for, but it's something that has touched me. And I think being in Black History Month, being a black male, an accented black male living in Toronto, I consider myself a leader within the community. So I think it is incumbent upon me to bring upon these conversations, have tough conversations, even when we are not overly prepared to have these conversations. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? You can comment. I don't see who is. I can see there's about 3 people watching, but I'm not sure what their thoughts are. So if you have any thoughts, write comment, either comment or send me a message on WhatsApp, or you can call me on WhatsApp, and we can have this discussion. If you want to join me on this platform, you can definitely join me. Right now, just let me know and I'll send you the link so that you can come in and we can have this discussion. I have about 7 minutes to go. Share, you can share with your friends, but as you share, think about what you think should be done. The video, I'm going to show the video again. The video is there.
You want more?
Right. Yeah, it is disheartening. It's very disheartening that someone could spit at another human being, not once, not twice, but 3 times. In soccer, I was a soccer referee at some point. I used to play soccer as well. But in soccer, spitting is equivalent to a red card. When someone spits at another player, we always issue a red card, which means that's a disgusting behavior that shouldn't be tolerated in sports. It shows inhuman behavior, if you want to equate it to that. So if a soccer player would be given a red card for spitting at a fellow player, what do you think should be done with the elderly lady who is being taken care of by the person she has spat at? You know, you can use your comment section to comment. You can use your comment section to comment and like engage in this discussion. Otherwise, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. It seems you're still digesting what I have just played there. I think it's a conversation that we should engage in. But again, as we navigate the Black History Month, as we navigate the pandemic, I want you to sit back and think about the progress we have gained over the years since Jim Crow. Where are we and where do we need to be? How often should we be talking about the topic of anti-Black racism? How should we modify the system to ensure that progress is achieved at the rate that we need it? Those are some of the questions that I hope you can engage with, think about, And hopefully, if there's something that you have thought about, you can always send me a message either through Facebook or via WhatsApp, as I have shared my number. And we can always continue having this discussion. With that in mind, my time is almost up. So I'm going to leave you with some music to enjoy. But remember, Black History Month is supposed to celebrate Black excellence, African excellence, and inclusion of the Blacks within this society. How should we engage the anti-Black racism conversation, both within our communities, as we engage with our neighbors, but also within the organizations that we work with or we work for? How should we engage these conversations? I think it's important for us to have honest conversations, candid conversations about anti-Black racism. It is important. February is the month. This is the month for us to have these conversations. Engage. Again, my name is Henry Sally for the African Alumni Association. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.